as a school leader with Fortune Schools, you would probably see the education fraternity striking this balance between the two things and taking both the things hands in hands together.
Absolutely. I would like to mention that the education, according to all the scriptures available, and we all know, the education evaluated, it originated in India. Multiple centuries back, when nothing was there, the first word, Om, was developed in India. It was the first word. And the first sentence, that was Gayatri Mantra. That was also developed in India, in the Gurukuls of India. So education, as rightly said by Mr. Sudhir, that it's in our genes. And as been mentioned by Mr. Ashish also, Nalanda and Takshila. These were two universities where entire world wanted to study. It was around 2,000 to 4,000 years back when world across students used to come to India. They wanted to enroll themselves in Takshila or Nalanda. It was such a competition thing that out of 10, only one was selected. 9 students coming across all the way from Africa, from China, from Japan, from Europe, many countries, Greece, Rome, they were rejected and sent back. So this was the charm of the education system in India. But over a period of time, with foreign invasions and then Britishers coming in India, they changed the entire system. But again, when I talk about Takshila, Maharishi Panini established the grammar in Sanskrit over there, that if we all study and we all see, we all must be knowing that it was substantial. We talk about Adiguru Shankaracharya in Kerala. So education was prevalent in all of India and the world was learning from us. But scenario changed after invasions and British Empire. As mentioned by ma'am also, that regarding 5 senses. In modern education, we talk about 5 senses only. That is sight, smell, taste, touch and hearing. But in primitive Indian education system, there were 8. We had Man, Buddhi and Atma. Soul, heart and brain. So such was the greatness of Indian education system. I would like to say that there are so many things that has to be taken from Indian ancient education system. Even in Gurukuls, we used to study. The meditation was the thing that with which everything started. In the morning, the Guru used to call all the disciples and they used to meditate. The senior students used to educate the junior students. That was peer learning that we are talking about today, that students teaching the junior students. So it was all prevalent, but in due course of time it was lost. Now we are following countries like Finland and Singapore. Finland has made it that way that they are having their education policy 2004, in which they are talking about outside learning. Outside learning means going out to learn. Singapore again in their education policy 2005 is talking about quality first, quantity later. But it was all there in Indian system. If we go back to our roots, we will find everything right here, right in India itself.
Indeed.